the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Sacramento Kings. Well, it was Sacramento winning their last game against the Nuggets at Pepsi Center. Having been eliminated from playoff contention, the only role left for them to play is that of spoiler. We'll see if it's a role they take any pleasure at all in. And King James graces the court in this one. With all he's accomplished, LeBron has to have entered the conversation with Michael Jordan as the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kenny?
Yes. I think he's entered the conversation, but that conversation still starts with Michael Jordan. You know, he's been doing it as long as you can imagine LeBron, but I don't know if he's reached MJ status.
And it's just amazing how long LeBron has been dominating. But I'm the GOAT. Don't get it twisted.
Okay. I'll put you in that conversation.
Or is that a sheep?
You're the sheep.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown, looking at some stats for Brown.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bagley is out there with Holmes, and it's Fox in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Brown out there with the kid, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. There should be plenty of fireworks out in the backcourt tonight in this one. Of the guards you played alongside, who is the best combination passer scorer?
Oh, man, Kev, you put me on the hot seat. That's a tough one. I just got to give everybody a shout out.
You played with a lot of them, though, didn't you? Huh?
Yeah, I know, man. I didn't know it was going to be a test today. I got to go with my boy Rod Strickland when I played with him at the Wizards. I think he's the best finisher ever, and he led the league in assists. My boy Jay Will, shout out to White Chocolate. I mean, he is one of the most creative players I've ever played with, but he can shoot it from deep. He's a guy that like to shoot it from Curry land, and he can pass it. And then lastly, I'd have to, of course, go with my man Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby could do it all. So I've been blessed to play and fortunate to play with some great scorers and combination passes in this league.
3 terrific names.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now here's James. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Minnesota.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, one thing the Kings have on their roster are very active bigs.
Yeah, guys like Bagley, Giles, and so on. I mean, they all move great, GA. I mean, these guys help the Kings to thrive in transition. They got quick, big men that can also start the break by bringing it up themselves.
That's good from Bagley.
And there's no question that Bagley has a ton of talent. Now it's up to him to meet his potential.
Second free throw, no good. And now just over a minute played here in the first. James, the pass to Davis. He kicks to McGee. Back to Davis. Over Barnes. That doesn't go either for Davis.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Fox, no good.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Here's Davenport. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
That's a 2 from Hield. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Hield has a beautiful jump shot. Love how it just glides softly off his hand.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Misses the step-back jump shot.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
The Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Fox dishes to Hield. Shot from 12. Bagley, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Scott Brooks. And it's no secret that the Lakers have had their number this season. They've lost all 3 of their previous meetings between the teams. Coach explained their shortcomings in a simple manner, saying they have LeBron and we don't. Sometimes that's all there is to it. We just need to be better as a team to take a win off of it. Well, that's not a bad assessment, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Fox. He had 10 points in the win against Denver. And it's the Lakers on the break. All going up court and finished off by Brown.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Hield the pass to Fox. That one off the back iron and out.
Now, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Here's Davenport. The Lakers rebound. On the wing, Brown. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown step 5 now.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Fox kicks to Bagley. Pass to Holmes. Back to Bagley. Barnes outside. Clock at 6. Over Davis. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's the kid coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. To the middle. Here's James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Harrison Barnes picks one up. A lot of different styles of basketball, and we're talking about Coach of the Year here. What style of coach did you prefer to play for?
Well, I just wanted a coach that was honest, that held everyone accountable, and allowed us to get out and run. You want a coach that believes in the talent that he has and doesn't hamper anyone's skill set, doesn't hold anyone back based upon their offensive philosophy. The game is changing, so hopefully you have a coach that is flexible. Hopefully you have a coach that is forward-thinking, and you have a coach that says, let it fly. That might be the most important skill set of a coach, in my opinion. One that says, hey, you got an open shot, you better take it. You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
The Kings trail by 6. Here's Fox. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
At the elbow, it's James. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this game.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The Kings shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Harry Giles is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Bagley. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And Farrell subbed in for Fox. That's good from Barnes.
Now, the professionalism that Barnes brings to the floor is invaluable. I mean, he's someone that comes in and wants to contribute in any way he can.
Here's Brown, and he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Kings. They trail by one. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
And James drills them both. The Kings trail by 3. Passes it to Giles. Barnes outside.
Oh, that's a nice play from Barnes. Putting enough pressure on the D that time, and they were forced to foul and give him a chance at the line.
For Sacramento, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. Good from Barnes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Barnes hits them both. The Lakers in the lead. Here's the kid. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kuzma outside. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. The Kings have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Farrell. He dishes it to Bogdanovic. Now the pass to Giles. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barnes. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers leading by 3. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Can't shake Kuzma. Even when you try to get physical with him, he maintains his focus.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Joseph, he's checked in for Bogdanovic.
Many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
Joseph against Brown. Joseph, the pass to Barnes. Farrell looking around. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Here's the kid. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Brown, good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Joseph. Kicks to Barnes. The 11-footer. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for James.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounds.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And it's the Kings with the ball. 9-point game. Barnes outside. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Bielitsa against Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Pass to Giles. Barnes up top, guarded by Kuzma. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against the Lakers. The Kings have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
First free throw is good. Barnes hits them both. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Here's the kid. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And Davis throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Farrell. Pass to Giles. Seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Farrell for 3. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. With the fadeaway. Again, the Lakers.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The Kings trail by 11. Farrell passes to Giles. Here's Barnes. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Passes to McGee. And stolen by Bielitsa. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Misses off the left iron. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
The Kings trail by 11. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Get out there with Brown, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Joseph, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on JaVale McGee. Hey, Chris, this year pioneer Chuck Cooper, inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Long overdue, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was the first African-American player ever to be drafted. I mean, let's just think about that. The Jackie Robinson of basketball. He paved the way, and what he endured, and his teammates, by the way, of all colors, is well documented. And I think the Celtics need to, and I think they will retire his number 11 and have it hang up in that famed Raptors of theirs over there.
I agree. Free throw good. Joseph. Fields checked in for Sacramento. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Lakers leading by 10. Floats it up for Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The Kings shooting for the game at 42%. Farrell passes to Hield, and stolen by James. By himself, and James throws it down hard.
Man, this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Hield after the basket by the Lakers. 14 feet away, and the jumper is on the mark. Hield's got 6 points.
My buddy, you can't give Hield these mid-range chains. I mean, often he's going to bury them and make you look foolish.
Here's James again, Los Angeles.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Joseph against Brown. Shot by Joseph, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's Brown with the drive. Davis finds James. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. Marvin Bagley comes in for Bielitsa, and it's Fox in for Farrell. Four on the clock. And here's James outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's Joseph. Fox dishes to Joseph. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Davis, the pass to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
And the Kings making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for the kid. He's getting around 16 points a game, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet moves.
And the Lakers have possession. Sacramento making their last shot. And it's Davis finishing it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Hield. A 23-point game for him in the win against Denver. Bagley with the bucket.
A confident scorer. I mean, even when the defense is on Bagley and being aggressive, he gets it done.
Lakers leading by 17. Here's the kid. James right side. The Kick out to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. It doesn't go for him, and it's the Lakers the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this routine.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Kings have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Los Angeles on D. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Healed outside.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Nice shot by James.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Hield after the basket by the Lakers. The pass to Holmes. He kicks it to Fox. On the money from 12 feet away. Fox has got his second basket.
And if you give Fox the mid-range area, he'll take it. It's good seeing him improve from there.
Davis up top. McGee in the corner. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris, are there specific types of plays where you feel the whistle gets blown maybe a little too often and a little too early?
Well, sometimes for a guard, when he's defending the guard and the pick and roll comes, he fights through that pick. As a guard, offensive player, I can stop and let you bump into me and shoot the ball. I think the refs just have to be smart with it. Sometimes it's a foul, but every time it's not, just because of the situation or the flop. And also, you just don't want players to be bailed out when the defender is in a good position. But that's what makes the game so great, is the fact that as an offensive player, you got to try to manipulate and find out where you can sneak yourself in the gray areas of a rule. And as a defensive player, how can you use your skill, your will, and then your IQ not to get caught with your hand in the cookie jar?
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Outside for Bagley. It's up a 3. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And there's Hunter on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 6 assists in the game. For Sacramento, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Fox passes to Holmes, and he gets it to go. Holmes got 4 points this quarter.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Brown outside. On the wing, James. He feeds it to Brown. Pass to A.Akwuegbu. Back to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped away. It's stolen by Hield. They push it up 4 on 3. Shoots over Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You have to be cautious in how you guard Hield. He's skilled at picking up the contact.
The Kings have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And you have to knock down your free throws, especially when you're trying to make up ground. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Fox finds Holmes. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. Doesn't go. So the Kings will take it the other way. Brown against Bogdanovich. Pass to Bagley. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Superb focus from Bagley right there. He's a pro at taking on challenging defenses and finding a way to score.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Bielitsa comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Heel. Here's Barnes, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Barnes has got 15.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Brown, in it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
And here's Bogdanovich, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Bagley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Green in for Brown. Sacramento also making some changes. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
Finally gotten into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
1:43 left to play in the first half.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
And here's Ferrell. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Bogdanovich. Both good from the line that time. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. James looking it over. And they double up James from 12 feet out. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Sacramento's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Barnes. Good D by James.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Ferrell to the inside. It's Bielitsa. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And how about the fundamentals right there? I mean, Bielitsa is so skilled at keeping his balance in the face of adversity.
James against Barnes. But that was a strong goal.
That's why you go home. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 28-point game against Denver. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. 5 to shoot. And stolen by James. 2 on the clock. He takes it up and lays it in. James has got 26 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Lakers on top, opening up a huge gap. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, some perspective, please.
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. And it's Holmes in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Holmes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fox. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Fox has got 6.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Hunter, no one around him, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Outside, Fox. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Superior strength from the little man. Fox accepting the challenge and fighting through the contact web.
Some changes for the Lakers. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Hunter. Now here's James. 26 points for him. Outside, Green. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Barnes kicks to Fox. And the pass to Barnes. That's tipped. In the corner, it's Hield over Green. Hield with the bucket. 8 points for him.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Pass to Green. Left side, Rondo. And James gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. James has got 28 points for the game. Hield the pass to Fox. Outside, Bagley trying to get open as Hield. Bagley, no good. Lakers leading by 23. And even though Chris Dwight-Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to the right. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
And it's the Kings with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. And James picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
The kid, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Holmes. 6 points for him. Healed outside. Now, here's Fox. Clock at 4. Sacramento again missing.
D playing soft off him. He might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Kicks it to James. Passes it to Davenport. To the left wing. Shoots over Fox. Open jump shot off the mark. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And that one's good. Barnes.
And you see Barnes attacking any holes in the D he sees. Love that aggressive mindset.
The drive by James from past the arc. Sinks the triple. The kid's got 5 points so far.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And so Fox will bring it up for the King. With some arc, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's the kid, and the rejection by Holmes. Goes back up. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 7 points for the kid.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game. His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
James against Barnes. The drive by James. For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. LA has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
We're talking about number 1 options at the offensive end. There's a mentality, right, that you got to have as the team's go-to scorer, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's look at Harden. He can go 0 for 7, and then he expects to go 27 for 27. How about Curry? Have you ever seen Thompson when they said, oh, my God, Klay Thompson is off. Last game, he only had 11 points. Well, when that happens, you can bet your last dollar at the next game, he's going to make every shot. And so what it is, again, a short memory. Whether you make a lot, so what? I'm going to do that again tonight. And if you missed a lot the previous night, so what? That wasn't this night. Let's get it right now.
The first one falls.
We've seen Fox step up as a leader recently. He knows his teammates look to him, and he's happy to lead the charge.
Fox hits them both. Chris, there is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think is adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys. You miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports and use them in business. So in business, I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that do a play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it, get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves, and just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next, and you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep me just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right, and some sound advice too. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Bielitsa, he checks in for Sacramento. Pass to Bagley. it falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He has a number of shots in his bag. Bagley's so superb at knowing what to do in this area.
And there's the pass to Caruso. Pass to Davis. Here's Caruso. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. And here are the Kings now. Outside, Fox. Passes it to Bielitsa. Back to Fox. Ball's knocked loose. Count that one. Fox has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Fires it up. The quick look, no good that time.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team. How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Here's the kid. He has 7. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Fox. Now here's Hield. He's guarded closely. Bagley with a wide open look. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's Kuzma, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Love the fire Kuzma plays with, especially inside where he dares defenders to foul.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Hicks checked in for the Lakers. Big Smooth comes in for Davis. Then for the Kings, Giles checked in for Marvin Bagley. Joseph comes in for Hield, and Farrell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Polished offensive player. Bogdanovich has a nice-looking mid-range shot, and it just continues to get better.
Here's Kuzma. Pass to Hicks. Joseph with the rebound. The Kings shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. The pass to Giles. Here's Bogdanovich. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Caruso, the pass to Davenport. Looking to end his cold spell, and he sinks the layup. The kid's got 9.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And the Kings with possession. 1:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Farrell passes to Giles. Back to Farrell. A second chance effort. And that one drops. He's got 6.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Davenport. Again, the Lakers.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
The Kings shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Bounce pass, Joseph. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd. And Bogdanovich kicks to Farrell. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Shots good by Hicks.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now Joseph. Pass to Giles. Yep, that one goes. Giles has got 4 this quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Davenport. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
All about the clock awareness. Great job to come through for a squad right there.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. JaVale McGee is out there with Hicks. That's Rajon Rondo. Then it's the kid, and it's Brown. And at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. As it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance? You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league can find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Joseph. James looking it over. Passes it to Farrell. Outside, Joseph. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Caleb Swanigan's checked in for the Kings. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Rondo against Joseph. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Stoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all 3 of these leagues I'm in.
Now here's James. Back to Joseph. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph. And Los Angeles guys shooting a scorching 68% in the game. On the wing, Brown for the 3. And the Lakers with another miss.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Here's Green, banked in off the glass. Green's got his first points of the night.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Here's Farrell. He's covered by Brown. Swanigan the pass to James. To the paint. Shot to stop the run. They get it back. Tries again. Can't get the layup.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown, and again it's the Lakers.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Pass to Farrell. A three ball. Cans it from downtown.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Lakers?
Rondo with the ball. And here's Green outside. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Farrell. That shot off. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's Brown. Green kicks to Rondo. Dishes it to Brown. Over Joseph. No good off the back of the rim. They get it again. Leiden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one falls for him.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Howard's checked in for Hicks, so he gets them both. With the G League growing by leaps and bounds, one is now being brought to Mexico City, Chris.
I mean, first of all, let's go back to last season. Did you see how crazy those fans were in Jurassic Park in Toronto?
They love it.
Can you imagine Mexico? Oh my
They'll
God, this would be great. Mexico City, yeah. Let's bring everyone in, all the fans in. And what I really love is that it's for the home fan base. So when I think of the Toronto Raptors, I think about the city of Toronto. I think about Canada and how it's theirs. And even though we're one league, that team is theirs, and they take that pride on, and it just brings so much more excitement. Can you imagine all the people in Mexico City being excited for their team? Oh, I want to be at one of the first games when that happens because I know the crowd is going to be sick. It's going to be crazy. I want to be there.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Swanigan.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now here's Rondo. Down low. Joseph on him.
He's having a great night from the floor. They're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
The Kings shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. The pass to Swanigan. Pass to Farrell. Here's Swanigan. McGee with the block. Now here's Rondo. Defense is right there. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. James, the pass to Joseph. This last season, the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. And they're not as intrusive as I thought. I was
Me too.
Man,
I agree.
Yeah, I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually, some I really, really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company, actually. So, no, I think they've done a great job kind of just making sure it just slides in there. I'm not taking away the shot.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Passes it to Swanigan. Pass to Farrell. Here's Swanigan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dives for for it, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Caruso's checked in, and a change for Sacramento. Bagley, he's checked in for Farrell. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. James, left side. Here's Davis. Bagley with the block.
They need that kind of defensive impact from Bagley. I mean, he's using his size and length to force opponents to be aware of him at that end of the floor.
And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Swanigan. He kicks to Joseph. Picked away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
There's the pass to Swanigan. There's the dish to James. Pass to Swanigan. Stolen by McGee. Brown outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Brown. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brown. And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move it to 6 o'clock so that I can watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. So many better and different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, you got your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have to some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it.
He's off on the second. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Bagley. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Farrell.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 44. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. our Jordan Player of the Game, Slim.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Hunter. Not a lot of room from outside the arc. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Hunter.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Here's Giles. James kicks to Leiden. 5 on the clock. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Here's Kuzma. 19 seconds left in the game. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Passes to Hunter. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.